Yes, Preeti ma'am, we can start now.
Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. I welcome you all to today's webinar. I, Preeti Mehrotra, State Vice President of MP and coach and trainer by profession, welcomes you all to today's session. The topic of today's session is 3 E's. Our keynote speaker is Ayesha Tazeen. But before introducing our keynote speaker, I would like to introduce our founder, Dr. Harshvardhan Singh. Dr. Harshvardhan Singh is a founder and chairperson of PRITHVI Association India. This association is currently working in more than 10 countries. More than 10,000 academicians are benefiting under the banner of this association. PRITHVI Association India is a non-profit organization for education leaders and other stakeholders with a purpose to facilitate knowledge sharing, empower education leaders to provide financial aid to those educators who are jobless, and instilling leadership in the education sector. Dr. Harshvardhan Singh has more than 10 years of experience in the field of education. He is multi-talented personality, an experienced consultant and instructor, educator, facilitator, motivator, and inspiring public speaker with a vast understanding and knowledge. Honored with more than 50 plus national and international awards as Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Rashtriya Shiksha Ratan Samman, Educator of the Year 2021, World Best Mentor Award, Dedicated Educationist All India Education Award 2021, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Award of Excellence 2021, Shiksha Padam Samman, Impeccable Creative Thinker Award, Guru Varya Samman, National Earth Care Award. I welcome you, sir, for today's webinar session. Now it's time to welcome our keynote speaker, Ayesha Tazeen. Ayesha Tazeen, ma'am, is PGT Chemistry from International Indian School, Jubail, KSA, PI President, Telangana State, AIEF Global Ambassador, Brand Ambassador of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, NUS FLP Certified Mentor, RDX Certified Speaker. I welcome you, ma'am. Over to you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all with the bottom of my heart. And before starting the session, I would like to thank Dr. Harshvardhan sir and virtual webinar team director, Mrs. Sonia Anchantani ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to speak my views on the topic 3 E's. And before starting the topic, I would like to just screen share. Is my PPT visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I now and then I need a response from Preeti Mehrotra ma'am to have a connection with you all. So are you able to see my first slide of 3 E's?
Yes, yes. Are you on mobile, ma'am? May I know?
Yes. Yeah. Reason I am in a remote area in a farmhouse, and there we don't have the Wi-Fi, so I had to join. That is the reason that I logged out and rejoined with my mobile.
Not an issue.
Because I was not able to hear the voice of you all.
Okay, not an issue, ma'am. Please continue.
Yes. So is it okay with you all? Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, dear all educators, we all strive in our life to achieve excellence. And we all like excellence as how we like the food at its tastiest form. We like to wear the dress in its modest form. We like to travel in a very executive class. So, we want in our life always excellence. Let me explain you what is excellence and what my research says about excellence and what are the domains of excellence. Dear all educators, let me tell you, excellence is the peak performance in which we get maximum and optimum results. As educators, our main theme, our main focus, our main agenda, our main objective, our main ambition is to achieve excellence in education. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, right, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. We all try to achieve excellence. Then only we get a kind of satisfaction in our heart. The day begins, the sun rises, we start our work, we reach school, we take the classes, we impart different concepts, and once we are done with it, we come back home and have a satisfaction, and then we sleep and we will have a sound sleep. It is because we achieved what we wanted to achieve. We achieved our goal, our mission. Then coming back to understand what excellence in education is. So, excellence in education is a process that elevates a person in academics and scholastic achievement. So, if you are able to rise high academically, giving better scholastic achievement, better scholastic achievement, then you will get a satisfaction in your work, in your heart, and a peace of mind. That is my first E, that is academic excellence. Now, the factors that contribute towards academic excellence are academic leadership, quality and competency in teaching staff, attitude and aptitude of students, motivation and appreciation, strong culture of excellence in school environment. So, if we have a very strong school environment, congenial learning environment, wherein not only the students are learning, but the teachers are also learning, and the principal is also learning. All the stakeholders of the school are in learning process. As Preeti ma'am said in her opening remark, that teaching and learning is a never ending process. We should keep learning because life doesn't stop teaching us. So, dear educators, we achieve excellence by learning. If learning is a knowledge, if knowledge is power, then learning is a superpower. So, the quality and competency in academics we get is by our perseverance and continuous hard work. The attitude and aptitude of our students. Naturally, when we show our interest, prepare well for the class, and deliver very good lesson, and we give an excellent concept, and we build a conceptual understanding, then naturally we get students are motivated and students will appreciate us. So we basically all teachers and principal together make a congenial learning environment in the school that is nothing but our school climate or school culture. And that's how, by rigorous practice, rehearsals, teaching, reteaching, testing, retesting, We try to achieve the quality in education. We try to excel the bar of excellence. So that's how we achieve academic excellence. Now, I have a question with all my dear educators. Is this academic excellence is enough for us to live a happy and contented life? Is it enough for us? Is this first E, that is academic excellence, is enough for us? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, not at all. Yeah. People, you can respond if she's asking any question. Please do participate.
Yeah, if you can write even yes
Hello,
or
ma'am.
no, I shall be happy and Preeti ma'am will say. Yeah.
Ma'am, this is Dr. Ashna Baj, ma'am. Very good evening. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. You're audible,
Yes.
ma'am. Please go on.
Yes. So, ma'am, I think academic excellence is not only the single E which is required for a teacher or a student to have a excellence in teaching. I think there's few more abbreviation or few more characteristics are there in a teacher or a student to make it a happy relationship. So I think, as you said, there's a three E's. I said there's three P's also, which consist of passion, practice, and uh, persistence.
Yes,
So I
yes.
think,
Very true. I agree. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, Ashna ma'am. Ashna Baj ma'am. I
Very
totally
good
agree.
evening.
I got
Yes.
somebody else is speaking?
Hello. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, yeah. Please. Go on.
Yes. So, ma'am, I think academic excellence is not only the single key which is required for a teacher or a student to have a excellence in teaching. I think there's few more abbreviation or few more.
Yes. So the first E is academic excellence, and that excellence as educator, we definitely want it. And the problem comes when we make this excellence as our whole and soul part of the life. This is not whole and soul of life. Academic excellence is never the whole and soul of the life. It is a part of the excellence that I am talking about. So the excellence that we prefer as educator is undoubtedly academic excellence, and we achieve it as a leader of the class, leader of the school, leader of the community, leader of the nation, leader of international figure. So by giving service, continuous service, equality, and getting the good results and efficiency, and of course reliability. So all these kind of factors will definitely affect to obtain academic excellence 100%. There is no doubt in it, and we even don't have a doubt. But the problem in life comes when we make this academic excellence as the whole and soul of our life. My dear educators, the time has come after post pandemic in the new normal that we should, as educators, should try to emphasize our students that academic excellence is just a part, one third of excellence of life. If you are very good in academics, you are doing excellent in academics, it doesn't mean that your life is excellent. Now the question comes, when our life is excellent, then I am a student, I am doing excellent. I am a college topper. I am a university topper. If I am learning very well, getting very good marks, but behavior wise, environmental wise, aptitude and attitude wise, manner wise, aesthetics wise, ambience wise, if I am not good, do you feel that this academic excellence will help me to get identified or recognized in the society? Of course not. So, I have done a kind of research in the year 2018, and this presentation is a part of my research paper. That research paper that I have submitted got and I have received Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Excellence Award in 2018, wherein I tried to explain to all the students in the Port Blair, in the Polytechnic College, that academic excellence is not the whole and soul of life. It is just a part of it. And in addition to that, the other two E's, the other two excellences, I tried to inculcate and integrate and engrave in their minds that please, from today, carry on along with academic excellence, this two E's also. So, what are the other two E's that I want to talk about? I have a simple question for you. For example, I'm reading this quote by Mitch Albom. The way you get meaning into your life is to devote yourself to loving others, devote yourself to your community around you, and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. If you listen to these words, if you just listen to these words, what exactly comes in your mind? I would like to know from you, ma'am. Any one of you can say, incident. When I was in class 4th, I was a class monitor. And the class monitor, I had many responsibilities. And then one of my friend was absent for a week. Then at the time, we had our houses at very shorter distances, so we could easily go to each other's house and meet. I came to know that she was suffering from the jaundice. So later, after one more week, we came to know that she died. And literally, we were in class 4th. Monitor, I told my class teacher, ma'am, we could not meet her since last 2 weeks. I want to go and meet her along with my classmates. Then at that time, my class teacher said, how you can go? Okay, you are class monitor. Okay, you are courageous. Okay, you are very sympathetic. We know. You are good at academics. We know. But how can you go? And I told, ma'am, there are two routes to go to her house. One through the road, the other through a lane where we don't have much traffic. And I know the two. 25 students. And we will come back. We'll see her and come back. We'll see her on the deathbed and come back. Because if we don't go today, and funeral will be done by the time we reach from school to home. Then she said, no, I cannot take the responsibility. Go and ask your principal. And somebody said, okay, don't go to the principal. He may get angry. It's a very big risk and all. Then I went to the principal. I really remember. I went to the principal. I said, sir, she was our classmate and we want to go. And then he said, no, traffic will be there and buses will not come with you. No driver is there. How you will go? I said, we go by walking. And then I formed a line of all the girls. This is the incident of 1985 I am talking about, when I was in class 4th. And then we made a line. And I told, and the principal told the peon to open the gate. And we formed a line. I said, I was leading. I was in front of the line. I said, see, we are going and we will come back safely. Please follow me. I know her route. And I took the courage, told the principal and made the line, and we all went. We saw her and we came back. She all became yellow. Her face, I still remember, was yellow and it was tied with a white cloth. But the here thing I want to tell is, if somebody from our class is absent, the all girls should be curious why she is absent, because that human touch, that connection and the bonding should exist. If that is not existing, then from human being we will shift as academic being. We will no more be human beings. We will become academic beings. That we are very good at academics and we will develop the ego and we have a lot of proud on ourselves and we don't care the people around us. So that kind of attitude, if we are going to develop in our student community, then believe me, we can poverty, from backwardness, from unemployment. All these horrible issues are there with us. So we as educational leader can bring a paradigm shift by inculcating all the 3 E's. Thanks to the national education policy that says that the report card of a student is not just an academic, but that will be evaluated by the teacher, by the peers of the class. The students of the class will also evaluate and her academic achievements, his or her academic achievements. All these 3 things will make a 360-degree report card. Believe me, that is the thing that we require now. We need to value the emotions by being logical. We cannot be emotional fools all the time, nor can we be the logical tycoons. We have to have an admixture of both. We have to maintain the mix of both of these emotions and logical reasoning. So we should care the people with whom we learn, with whom we stay, with whom we work, with whom we are connected. So that is the, see, I'll tell you, there is a place in Kerala very excellent place. All are educated. But shall I tell you the drawback of the place? Only that place in whole Kerala has many old age home centers. People in that community and that area are so busy with their work, they cannot take care of their parents. So they send them there. Do you feel, yes, it is a good thing for us to live? Our children are academically smart. Let them learn. Let them do the work. Why they should care the parents? If this is the attitude, and if you think this way, believe me, I am not that educator. I am not that educator. And I don't want to be that. My children, to whomever I am teaching, should be excellent in academics, should be excellent in human attitude, and also the last E should be excellent in environment. The third E that I want to talk about is environmental excellence. Environmental excellence comes from the area where where the children, they are learning in the class, at home, or in the playground, or their practice sessions, or at the workplace, wherever they are. They have to be, they have to be always excellent in maintaining the neatness. Neatness is half the faith. We have a culture where we ignore. A student is studying by keeping a clutter across him in the surrounding area. He opens the door and comes out, the garbage is there and he never cares about it. Trees are cut, he never cares about it. Pollution is there, he never cares about it. On Environment Day, World Environment Day, and in our eco club, we make sure in our school to plant the trees every year. Every year, we plant the trees. If each teacher will plant a tree, each we give some area for the students also class wise to plant some trees. Also, we want them to plant in their own home. We ask them, do you maintain the nursery? Do you have this kind of plants? And what is your on Science Day when we celebrate? We make the presentation, a video of each section of each class. That what is your contribution to the earth where you live in? Earth gives you air, water, and soil where you stay. Enjoy. When you use these natural resources, what is your contribution? How do you pay it back? Then somebody say that we plant more trees, we avoid cutting the trees, and we use paper very, very consciously. We try to recycle the things. We use 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And they tell whatever they want to do. And they have done throughout the year. They mention in that. So, environmental excellence is by being neat, hygienic ourselves and keeping the surrounding wherever we are excellent. So, that is a contribution to the environmental excellence. So, the principles of excellence are the 100% principle, the principle of long term joy, the principle of unity. Remember, the principle 100% principle, principle of unity, principle of joy, all these principles are achieved only in 3 forms. If we prepare a generation, a coming youth, as per the census, in next 10 years, India will be pioneering in having youth in maximum percentage. Our index, population index shows within 10 years, India, the age, maximum age of Indians will be of youth. less children and less old people, but youth is more. So if this resource, this asset with us is maximum, so we have to prepare a natural human resource by enabling them to be excellent in academics, to be excellent in maintaining the environment and balancing the environment. And of course, the third is human excellence. I was just going through the newspaper that in a coaching center for NEET and JEE, the students were given a task and they were having exams actually. So they wrote the exams and they were busy preparing. One of the students fell sick. One of the students fell sick, but nobody cared and bothered about the student. And he was suffering from the temperature, and the temperature increased. And finally, he died, but nobody cared because his room door was closed. Parents, when they called, they were unable to trace out the child. He was not lifting the phone, not receiving the phone call. Then they inquired with the warden. Then at that time, warden enters his room, and all that boys of that hostel will try to open the door, and they found him dead. Are you all listening to me?
Yes,
Am
ma'am.
I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Was I clear?
Much audible. You're very much audible. Yeah.
Yeah. So I narrated one incident of my own life of 1985, and this incident took place in 2016. To see the difference, that made me to think, no doubt we are achieving academically more, but where is that human touch? Where is that human connection? Why we have become so selfish, and why we are in rat race? Is that the true sense of education? We need to ponder over this. We need to seriously think on this. So that made me to have a research on this. And to add to it, if academically we are pressurizing our students, our children, then if they don't score well in my state, Telangana alone, after the results, I see so many suicidal cases. So many students commit suicide. One day, 12 suicides have been committed by the students. Is it the form of education that we want for our children? Of course not. Education is not, it's, we always say that education is nothing but the holistic development of the child. Then where is the mental health? We are not able to provide mental health because we are not concentrating on human excellence. That is very simple. Solution is in our hands only, in the hands of the parents and the teachers and the community. So we have made our own rules, our own regulations, unnatural, unauthentic, unethical. So this is really not recommendable. We should not recommend such things. Why are we creating a child so emotionally weak, mentally weak, that he cannot face any defeat? He cannot face any failure. So if why that comes, why the person they commit suicide? Because that they become mentally weak because the human connection is weak. If he is surrounded by many friends, good parents, good siblings, naturally he will never think of it. He will have a strong resilience in him. So the resilience is completely lacking. So failure we are unable to face because we don't have the human excellence component. Just a minute. So the bottom line, I would like to say, organizations that excel. Remember, organizations that excel exist. That do not excel do not exist. We have watched we repeatedly do. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. So we should try to inculcate the three E's: environmental excellence, human excellence, and academic excellence. So these three E's, if we have, then we can enjoy the life as per the principle of joy. We can be united and we can maintain integrity as per the principle of unity. And we have a full fledged exemplary life as per the 100% principle of life. This is the service excellence pledge. So we take today pledge to provide excellent service to all our students by nurturing three E's: academic excellence, environmental excellence, and of course, at the top, human excellence. Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude that has to be nurtured. Thank you for your patient listening. I'm ready to take up any question answers if you have. I'm even ready if you differ. We can discuss why we differ and why we should come to a common point to inculcate in all this. Today we have a forum where many people from different points of India have joined. I have joined from Telangana. Harshvardhan sir has joined from his state, Himachal, and Preeti Mehrotra ma'am has joined from MP. Many people have joined from many states. We shall bring the revolution by giving importance to all the three E's. If you agree, please be with me. If you don't agree, tell me why you are not agreeing. Thank you all for your patient listening. I would like to conclude by thanking you all for your patient listening. Thank you, Dr. Harshvardhan sir. Thank you, Preeti Mehrotra ma'am. Thank you, Sonia ma'am. And thank you, each and everyone.
The amazing webinar, ma'am, need of an hour, and very nicely explained. Anybody wants to have any questions? Most welcome. Neeraj sir, would you like to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. Uh, Good evening, all. Good evening, Haswadan sir. Sir, it will be something different from my side. Ma'am told many things, and it was really interesting. And ma'am told that we must go for human nature and many more things. But I would like to attract the attention of all people here that we have only 1 lakh seat in MBBS, and the candidates are 20 lakh. And we have only 16,000 seats in IIT, and the candidates are 30 lakh. And in CLAT, we have only 12,000 seats, and the candidates are near about 25 lakhs. It means we all are doing well if we are producing all these things. The director of India, director of IIT is not able to get admission of his son in the IIT, and his own son is getting admission in America in Harvard University. So I think we are doing well, and thank you so much, ma'am. It was really explained, but I think we are doing well. Change will be there, no doubt. And if we talk about intelligence, if we talk about generosity, all these things will be going on with the time.
வாட்டர் பாட்டில் அதை வைக்காதே வேணும் அப்புறம் எப்படி பியும்
Sir, what is the question, sir? I have understood,
Maybe,
but
ma'am.
I did not understand the question. What is the question, sir?
No,
No,
he
no,
is
ma'am,
not asking any question. He is just
No, no, ma'am.
explaining and
I'm
giving his.
not asking any question, ma'am. I'm just telling ma'am that we are doing well. And
Okay.
if we have good, then bad will be there. And if sun is there, then dark will be there. So what you were saying again and again that we must do this, we must do that. Otherwise, that time will be so many things. You really well explained, ma'am. everything was right, but I think much more is there that is in the better situation. We have the best doctors, we have the best in engineers, we have the best professors in our country. No doubt, if we talk about human nature, our 80% people are non-vegetarian in India. So if we talk about human nature and uh, sympathy, so in coming years, I think it will be very difficult. Nobody will be ready to help any other person. But in academic, I think we are doing well.
Sir, may I? So, sir, whatever you are saying, we are doing good. Yeah, we are doing in every area good. The point is like how empathetic we are. Okay, like it's not only important that we are academically good, we are a doctor or we are an engineer. How empathic we are, how we are able to see other person in keeping ourselves in that particular shoe, right? How we are emotionally touched with that person, emotionally
Ma'am,
touched with the kid,
ma'am, if you
right?
go for if you forgo to buy banana in the market, and I think so many people will be there. I think 100 people, and all were saying, all were shouting, take banana, 50 rupees, 60 rupees. Competition is really hard, man. Really, really hard. So it will be very difficult to empathize. How can I give my seat to anyone? How can I be so empathetic that if I'm getting admission in PhD in any university, and if anyone is saying, sir, can I get your seat? It will not be possible, man. Only the champion